What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cat and Beats, and welcome to the final installment of this mixing and mastering session with Satinka, and using the Waves plugins. Now, I got myself a copy of this mastering chain, and we're going to be using it. And in a bit, I'll be showing you exactly how I'm going to go through it. But what I want to do just before the video starts is give you a little A/B of this thing and what's going to happen in it, and then you'll understand, and you can watch the whole video from there. All right, so let's just go and have a listen. So that's that. Super nice little piece of kit. So you can put it right there. And I have this Ozone 8 on the screen here, so I can just see my LUFS and see what it's doing. Now, this is the first time I'm using this thing. So give me a second. I'm just going to have a look at it for a second. And we can now together figure out what all the buttons do. So Abbey Road Studio Mastering Chain. Cool. On the left, we have the input, so we can drive the loudness. That's nice. So we can drive this whole thing. We have a tape equalization, so that would most likely mean that it goes to a tape and then comes back in. Of 15 inches per second, 7.5. So if this is adding, this is taken away. I wonder how they did that back in the day. We have a tone, which is pretty much a 4-band equalizer on extremely odd frequency parts. I mean, yeah, that's just weird. And then we have a limiter, and then after that we have a filter. Okay. Interesting. Normally the limiter is the last thing on the track, but this doesn't really look like a normal limiter now, does it? It has a mix knob on it too. Very interesting. Let's just drive into this, see what it does, and get a little loop that we can play with. I'm going to just loop this part up for a second. God, I don't like the sound. Anyway. So flat. So it's so flat. Let's not make it flat. Let's try this out. It's a lot of low end. A lot of top end and low. Smiley face. No. This is pretty cool, the 7.5, but this is just the low and is a bit over the top. I just wanted to drive it a bit so that we have some more input to play with. Anyway, let's EQ out that low, because it's a bit much. I do like what it's doing. Like, the overall flavor it's adding in is actually fucking nice in comparison to what we had. So I want the low to go out. So these, yeah, frequency is quite easy to see that. And low, bull, met. You have low, balanced, Wednesday, something... Hi. I literally don't know what these things mean. Okay, so let's just... Low is probably a low shelf. I kind of want to get rid of low end, so we'll do that. Let's just take this gain knob all the way down. Wow. Doesn't... minus 10. Okay, let's just see what that sounds like. Very nice. Okay, let's see. I kind of like abusing things, so I'm going to put that on 10, and you're going to have to sit through this abuse, and we're just going to switch through this and see what we got. So I close my eyes all the time because this plugin literally hurts my eyes. And it's also good to listen that way. Turn it on enough. Definitely on is better. Alright, let's move up. Then we have more frequencies. Let's just blast the shit out of it again, see what it does. So that's pretty good. Let's just make this loop a little bit less annoying. There we go. Yeah, so this this input thing with the tape, it adds way too much low for this track right now. And then with this tone thing behind it, it's pretty nice. We basically undid whatever that did. So that's nice. Let's immediately already move on to the limiter. That's so crazy. So recovery's release ratio is the amount that it goes down. Makeup gain, okay. We have a sidechain filter, which I can't turn on. There must be a button. Ooh, I can move it. Ooh, okay, well, duo, mid-side, button? Button! Okay, so, we have a high pass as well. That's great. So this is more going to be a compressor than anything else. Let's just start compressing it in small mode. And, how do you compress? Mix knob. I guess it's already compressing by itself, and then the input decides how much gain reduction we get. Smack it! Oh yeah. So it's more of a compressor than anything else. Okay, so it's a very hard compressor. I'll use it on the limit mode because there it's for me it's like having that sound, and I kind of like that. Release sound, let's just make sure that it's not too fast, and let's get the release kind of bouncy because I'm not going to be using it as a limiter anyway. So now it's too like, you know. Okay, that's cool. Wow, it just destroys the top end. That's incredible. Okay, let's just put the mixer in and see what it does. Like slowly, put it slowly in. Okay, this is what we get in. It's kind of sexy. So most likely I'm a little bit insane here, but it's really touching the low end up, and I don't know if I need it that tight, you know? So I'm just gonna play it a couple times, close my eyes a little bit and see. But maybe what I can do is use that sidechain filter so that we can high pass the low end, and then we can still have that oomph oomph sound. What the fuck is all this? You have a low pass on it too? Whoa. So with this thing, you can actually compress... Holy crap. You can compress only the... Oh. Okay. Wait, you can let through frequencies so that you don't compress the middle. As you notice, like when I was pushing into this, the top really went away as well. Huh. Anyway, let's think low end first and then go from there, okay? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I think I know why that filter is here. So the sidechain filter does a bit over the top of the job. So I guess what I can do with the sidechain filter is just kind of take the... How? Oh, I guess not. Okay, let's just put this in. It's somewhere in the middle of those two. Oh man, I am loving my job right now. Let's get this perfect. I mean, I can't let this go. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's just turn this down a bit. is definitely a lot more alive than it was before. Like before, it was dull and uninspiring and a bit MP3 at times, which was a bit annoying. There's one more knob here called the spreader. So let's spread some butter on this track, and I guess just widen up is probably a stereo imager, so let's just see what it does. Wow, it really spreads like crazy. Fucking A. Okay, this is the side. So that's good. At least it doesn't do... At least it doesn't do the low end, which is nice. Yeah, this is tight, man. This spreader knob is very sexy. I definitely highly recommend just this knob. Also, this is cool. It's a little bit of a different way of working for me. I mean, as a first time on this thing, the only thing that's just killing me is my eyes. I can't look at this plugin. It's just destroying me. I think blue on blue, probably because I'm like colorblind for blue or some shit. It's just not nice. Anyway, we have to check the LUFS. So we peaked at -14. So that means we can make it louder if we want to. -14 should be okay as well. It's a bit quiet. But let's just get a limiter from Waves as well. The infamous L2 limiter. Plop that before the ozonate. I'm going to put the ceiling down just a tad, just in case. In the previous video, I did a shootout between the limiters, and I did a whole mastering session as well there, but now I had this ARTG mastering thing, so I thought, why not? Change everything around again. -14, let's hit it to around -9-ish, see how it sounds then. If we have any distortion problems, if we do, then most likely I have to change the release times of either this limiter or that limiter, or just accept the fact that almost every single stem in this file is a little bit distorted. So, character. So let's just take this down, and I don't understand why. There we go. Sounds alright. So that's before. Let's put a limiter on here. I think I went a little bit too far Ibiza lounges. I will fix this. Anyway, for my Patreon supporters, you will be able to download this file and you can follow along with all the videos and, you know, reverse engineer what I've done. For all the other ones, please become a patron and you can then take the file. It would be nice. And also there's like little things to do extra. And on top of this, I will come back to this file for the final version, but I'm gonna leave it alone for a little bit because it's just been one of those. So I'll leave this for now. I'm happy with it. I think it's a little bit too polished. It's a little bit like, you know, a guy with like gelled back hair and a gold chain in a Speedo type of vibe right now. So a little bit too much. We need that guy to put on. He needs to put on some pants. But it'll be okay. I'm happy with this. As far as it went, the master is nice. I can definitely recommend this ARTG mastering plugin. It's nice. It's a good challenge. Although for mastering itself, it's very, very flavorful. All right, cheers, much love, and take care.